Hello and welcome back to Fallout 76. Today we're going to have a look at the Electro Enforcer. The plan for this drops from the Alien Invaders event, which is currently going on. So there are 4 mods for the Electro Enforcer. There is Freezing, Overcharged, Poison, and Spiked. To be honest, I didn't know which one to use. This is not a weapon. I had the plans. I did have all the plans, which I didn't realize, but I'd never actually tried this weapon before, so I wasn't sure which one to go with. I wouldn't do Poison just because my experience, Poison doesn't really do much to anything, honestly. Spiked is, looks like that is some sort of energy damage. And Overcharge is what I'm using because it adds the most. Now, I did roll quite a few of these. None of them were very good. I mean, as you can see, this is the best of the bunch, and it is not very good. So it is suppressors with weapon speed and VATS critical charge. I chose it because it's weapon speed. Really, that's all I needed to test this weapon. It is two-handed and it is slow. We do have Hack and Slash maxed out for that area of effect damage. And we do have the Slugger perks because it is a two-handed weapon. We also have Incisor for armor penetration and Martial Artist for faster swing speed. I'm using Twisted Muscles for extra melee damage and also Carnivore to get double the benefit from meat foods. The meat foods I use for this anyway is Tasty Mutton Meat Pie for the extra melee damage and Deathclaw Wellington, which adds strength, which translates into extra melee damage. And I do have a full set of Thorn Armor, which adds bleed damage. Now let's see what we can do with our little, it does make kind of a funny sound when you swing it, although you're not going to hear it with the, with the explosion, but yeah, it makes that, kind of funny sound. I'm actually not a fan. It's, I don't know. It's kind of a weird sound, but it is different. That's one thing I do like. It's not a reused sound from, you can see it hits quite hard. Now, one thing about this, AP cost is actually on the high side at 40. So for me, the ideal roll on this is going to have reduced AP cost as well as faster swing speed. I was really hoping to try and get Vampire, but no such luck. Maybe next time. But as you can see, it does hit quite hard. So far, pretty much everything is a one hit, especially if I get triggered by the, or if I trigger Hack and Slash. Looks like there's no sentry bot down here. Darn, I wanted to test it on something like that. We just have another Gutsy. And they go down rather easily. Oh, we got another couple. Yeah, just nothing but gutsies here. Ooh, Hack and Slash is based on the damage you get from it is based on the damage from the weapon. So because this has such a high base damage, Hack and Slash when it triggers, it does a nice bit of damage. But you can see I'm health is gradually winding down, which is kind of what I wanted the Vampire. I do run Ricochet, but obviously that's not going to be super helpful. I mean, parry Ricochet with healing is great. Ricochet without, I mean, it's still a good perk, but much better when you've got a Vampire weapon. But everything just goes down so easily with this thing. I love it. All right, let's see how we do against Super Mutants. Robots were no problem, and they tend to be pretty tanky. Okay. So far, Super Mutant's not a problem. I don't expect his dog to be an issue. So yeah, if we can get Hack and Slash is such a good perk. Oh, want it to trigger a, ooh, that's too bad. 3 hits is supposed to be 50% of the time, and I feel like I got cheated there. I always focus on the wrong one. Oh, there we go. Unfortunately, this one wasn't, the area of attack is not massive. So, that's not what I wanted. Get stuck in the menu. Area of attack is not massive on Hack and Slash. They kind of have to be fairly close, and I don't think the attack goes through walls or doors either. So they basically have to have, see right there, right next to each other, no walls in between them, so that worked out pretty well. Just a few more enemies to go, and we have succeeded in cleaning up the town. Yeah, even when Hack and Slash doesn't trigger, this perk is very strong. We're not getting, we're kind of falling short with the triggering today. Now, as far as how this compares to other melee weapons, it's actually fairly close to the Warglaive. Unfortunately, the Warglaive I have is, has extra damage. I think it's Gourmands or something. So it actually has extra damage. So I can't really do an easy comparison. But definitely based on feel, but just based on what I'm looking at with the numbers, it seems like the Warglaive is probably a pretty close competitor. And the Warglaive is awesome. So that's actually a good class to be in. Got another one over. There we go. Okay. Stagger me. This is the big one. Ooh, these things are so tanky. But you can see I'm hitting for decent damage. Now we need a, I'm almost out of dynamite. All right, there she is, ready to come out and play. So here's the downside of not having Vampire. I do have pretty high poison resistance on this character though, so I should be Okay, along with Born Survivor, that should keep me long enough to deal with her. Yeah, we're actually doing okay. The high AP cost, though, that is, makes this a little tougher in VATS. I definitely would like it if the AP cost was about half of what it is. There we go. Got the job done. Oh, there we go. Thought for a minute there wasn't, all right, hopefully one of those shots hit a wing and she'll land at some point, but, we'll find out soon enough. Maybe not. She's going to go on a flyabout. So let's deal with her minions while we wait for her to figure out what she's going to do. Yeah, this deals with random scorch, not a problem. There she goes. She decided to come out and play. Not legendary, so this one should go down. Yeah, super quick. super, super quick. This weapon is a beast, and it's a lot of fun too. Plus, if you like interesting noises, you've got that. I know some people refer to this as the fart stick, and I can see why. All right, here we go. I was hoping to find some aliens. I got a little random encounter here, and aliens tend to be on the tanky side, so I'm really curious to see how we do against, all right. Not sure why I'm sneaking since they've already detected me. Wow, okay. I couldn't see anything, so wanted to see how we do against aliens with their own weapon, and yeah, you can see they hit quite hard, but so does this. Wow, okay. This thing is good. I mean, aliens are super tanky, so yeah, hits them hard, hits everything hard. Wow, this thing's great. This is a lot of fun. And there you have it, the Electro Enforcer. One of the nice things about the changes that they've made to the event is in the past, the plans for these weapons and the weapons themselves were not tradable, and that has changed. So if you manage to get your hand on the plans and maybe one of the mods, I encourage you to give it a try. It's a lot of fun and it hits very hard. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, please hit one of the buttons, and I hope you'll join me in the next one. Thank you very much.